Hello everyone, welcome to another Botania tutorial. Today we're going to be having a look at how to generate snow automatically, and in particular snowballs. We're also going to go through a little trick at the end of this video on how to get it real fast, but this is the way we're going to be doing it for automatic purposes. All that happens is it's kind of similar to a normal pure daisy farm, with a little bit of a difference from my one, with a different timer to living rock. So as that goes off, all the snow gets broken and collected in the Hopperhock. Now we'll get started on the build. It's actually quite a simple design. All you need is 5 blocks in each of these directions here, and then you'll need this little bit over here. If you come around here, we've got an everlasting guilty pool around there, and that's just so we can fill this system with some mana. You can use whatever means you'd like to get the mana to your mana pools, but this is the way we're doing it over around here. To start, we'll place a block around there, and come around this side and place a block in this spot here as well. And then we'll do our floating pure daisy. If you place it in the middle there, make sure it's the floating one and not the normal one. The normal one won't work because any water will break it, so make sure it's a floating one there, and place a diluted mana pool around there, another one on the side of this block, and if we come up here, this one will be one block above where we've just placed those ones, over there, and over there. Now what we'll do is grab a redstone mana spreader and place it on top of this mana pool here, and another one on that mana pool there. Make sure they're facing in these directions here. Where these ones are going to be shooting, we'll need to place a force relay at the end there, and around there. Now we'll do the redstone for this design, and it's actually pretty simple. Just a piece of redstone on each of those, and a hovering hourglass around there. We'll switch out to another inventory, and we'll start with the spark. So we'll place a spark on every single one of these mana pools around here, and around this side as well. These ones here will be getting an augment, and that'll be the recessive augment, and that's to make sure any mana that comes in there gets sent back into the mana system and doesn't stash up. And then around here, we'll place a dominant mana augment on that, and that should be those done. Now what we'll do is we'll place a temporary block around on each of those, and we'll connect these force relays. So we'll right click on that force relay, and right click on that block, and then do the same here. We can break these blocks now because they're not needed, and we can fill this area up with water. So if you just fill this whole area up with water, you should see the middle becomes an infinite water source, and we'll use 13 red sand in this timer around here. That's 130 seconds delay, and it's 2 minutes 10 seconds. So it's 2 minutes for the snow to be produced and 10 seconds leeway on either side. So now what we'll do is we'll grab a crafting table and place a slime ball with a ball lens and a warp lens. Now what this will give you is a composite lens, which has to be green. Make sure the ball lens is above the warp lens, or else this will not work. So if we place the ball lens in each of these, and we'll break that chest there, all we need to do is place the chest with a floating Hopperhock on top of it, and that should be done. Now we'll just wait and see if it works. This design would come in really handy if you were looking to automate a system, for instance like a runic altar or anything like that, but let's say you just wanted a lot of snow real fast. To do that, what I've done is I've placed 4 blocks around here, and I'm using mana glass panes, but you can use normal glass panes or even normal fences just around there. So we've left a little gap around there, and what we're going to do is make a snow golem. So place 2 blocks of snow and a pumpkin on top of that, and you want to push him into that corner around there. If you can get him in. Go. Now what you do is you grab yourself another mana glass pane or whatever you're using and place it there. So now he's trapped, and you can see it's always filling up these 4 blocks with snow. All that you have to do is just get a horn of the covering and just hold it down. You should see that we get a whole bunch of snow. So just wait for that, and it should all get picked up. So if you just hold that down, you'll see snow just keeps getting produced. You can stand here for about a minute and you should get yourself a full chest. That does it for today's tutorial, guys. If you need to have a look at how many items you'll need, that's down in the description. Also, if it does help you, please leave a like, leave a comment if you've got any questions. I'm also going to advertise my Garden of Glass series, which is running right now. If you guys are interested in Botania Garden of Glass, it's Botania in the sky. It's quite challenging, so have a look at that, and I'll see you next time.